you know what, as a faithful 49er fan, I just wanted to drop my mind off at the bus stop, let it go out for a ride. But basically, we all see the same thing and slightly interpret something else. I don't see why, you know, well, I kind of do because I do it all the time, but it's just some things that I see that the next person sees, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you looking at? Say, how do you not see what I see? But just to, go back in time and reassess the game real briefly, how I do it. I feel like that Seahawks and Niner game this Sunday for that number one seed was a hell of a game. I'm a defensive guy, and I love these defensive battles. I personally have seen the Niners step it up in all the areas that I disliked. I've been watching the Niners ever since I started watching football, and what I can say is that we've always had a above average offense. Always try to stick to the run game mainly. Then from the run game to a little bit of passing, play action, all those little bullshit plays, right? But yeah, basically what I saw, from from the whole time I've been watching the Niners is that finally our secondary, finally our linebackers are starting to get more involved, and I think what is helping is the safety slash cornerback, the five men back there that is keeping us light on our feet. It's helping the defense close in on those gaps. However, they just got to be a little, quicker with the reads. Like if they're gonna jump a route, jump it. Don't hesitate. Overall, I just think that they need to play more man coverage and try to keep steps off of the player, but not too many steps. 2 to 3 maybe, three at the most, to where that defender or offensive player is always on in arm's reach. This is all common sense. I'm pretty sure all them they know that. But sometimes, in the heat of the moment, it seems like they can't even cover an old lady. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I love the fact that the secondary is, interfering with passes. They're getting some interceptions. That was a tall task. That took us 7 years to figure out. And that's another thing that they haven't been able to figure out, that the whole league is screaming at them about, is that offensive line. We got one guy, Trent Williams. Come on, we need 5 more of him, or 4 more. You know what I'm saying, we don't just need one elite guy. You guys act like he's a fucking quarterback. You know what I'm saying, that could make it and break it and bend it and do all the above. That offensive line position is very important. We have seen that through these years. If you don't have an offensive line, you don't have shit. And then so on and so forth. We can go position by position. But offensive line, defensive line are the two most important positions, in my opinion.